I'm joining in with My Little Rural Homestead. This is a budgeting video. It's not a no-spend month. I'll be back starting those next month for the rest of the year. It's an open collab if anyone wants to join in. This is June and this is my fairy month, so it's hard to stay on budget when you're doing a whole 30 fairy gardens in 1 month. But please go check out My Little Rural Homestead, a wonderful channel and some wonderful inspirational videos for everyone. Now this is how this area looked, and I'm going to share with you how I ended up making it look fabulous. As you can see, it doesn't look bad. We've got the weeds pulled out. We've actually planted some new daylilies in here, and we also have some cardboard that I put down before I laid these wood chips on top. But I wanted to share with you how I paid for it. This is the budgeting part. As you can see how beautiful it looks now, just adding one thing, wood chips. But wood chips are expensive, and I did spend a lot of money. I spent $100 for wood chips in the front and back. Now, we didn't even finish the front. We need a few more bags, maybe 4 or 5 more bags of wood chips in the front, and we probably still need about another $70 worth of wood chips in the back. But that's another story. Now, how am I paying for these wood chips if I'm trying to learn to live on a more balanced budget? Well, at the end of each week, what I do, I put all my ones in a box. And usually, after a period of time, I put them all in the bank. And I have an account set up just for my $1, for you can see how much I have saved for the calendar year. Now, I really wanted to get these wood chips done to finish off this area in the front yard. It looks beautiful. I'm really loving it. But you know, there's only so much money you can spend. Those daylilies that I put in cost me quite a little bit of money, and I spent some other money in June. So I said, let's get this project finished. I'm so tired of messing with it. And I took my $1 and that's how I paid for it. $100 of $1. When I told my grandson, he said he was willing to come over and do it. I said, "Is it all right if I pay you?" Because he bought it first, and then when he got to home with me, I was supposed to pay him. So I said, "You sure you don't mind taking $1?" And he said, "No, that's fine, Grandma." I think he thought I was exaggerating. I gave him the whole bill in ones. And I had his wife order me some stuff on the internet for another big project, and I paid her in ones. Because like I said, starting in July, it's back to a no-spend month for the rest of the year. So I will not be spending my ones anymore this year. Well, I shouldn't say that. I still have some more wood chips that I want to finish the back off. So I'll probably spend those whenever I can get some free labor. So I don't know when that's going to be. It might be next month in July, or it might be even later in the year. It really doesn't matter. At least I have something that looks nice that I can shoot videos. That was one of the things I wanted to do, because the wood chips in the back are in the fairy garden that look terrible. So if you've been watching my videos, you've been noticing the updates on the fairy garden in the backyard, and it's going to look just as fabulous as this in the front. And I am so happy how this all turned out. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. And see, you can do something, even a big expensive project like this, when you're budgeting all the time. Every day, every week, I throw all my pocket change in a container at the end of every day. At the end of the week, I put all my $1 bills in a box, and then I take them to the bank when I get a few built up. So, welcome to my world of budgeting and having something look fabulous. You can budget. You can have nice things. And I do not make a lot of money. And I live on Social Security. You can live well. You just have to plan. You can take vacations. You can do anything you want. But you have to plan ahead. You have to budget your money out where you can pay your bills. Because I still have bills. And still keep everything paid. And I still put money in savings. I'm still putting money back for my dental work. Anything is possible, whatever stage of life you're in. You just have to budget. You have to think of the little forethought. And I do my budgeting a little crazier than everybody else. I'm fully aware of it. But you can do something with it if you really work at it. If you work at thinking of how you want to spend your money. And I'm not saying you can't go out to dinner. You can't have a cup of coffee if you want. I think we all live different styles of life.
I love having
Here's my
giant walkways
backyard.
through my
Now,
garden.
if you've been watching,
As
you
you
would
can
have seen
see,
this was a
there's plenty of ways
total
to
mess.
walk
Now,
through
it's
this
not
garden.
looking great.
And you
As
can
you can see,
lots
my
of fairy
containers
gardens
have
that
not
need
been
to be
planted yet.
redone and repurposed.
And even these,
But we'll get them done.
I have a
Just gonna take a
$50
little
budget for the
time.
garden every
And
month
as you can see,
So
I
I
have
will be
lots
able
and lots of foliage in this
to
area
buy a
and
few
lot of
plants for
shade.
these containers. But
And
most
this
of
is
these
where we're
containers are
be
going to be
spending
filled
our
up
summers, is in the shade.
with probably
I
succulents
live in
and
Southern
cuttings from my
California,
own
and
garden,
it's so
and I
hot,
do
I
have
can
seeds,
barely breathe.
and we may plant
So,
some
I'm not gonna
flower
be out here
seeds. It's
much.
so late in the year, I don't
But
know
we
how
do
that's
have
going
to
to
get
work
a lot of stuff
because
cleaned,
it's so
thrown
hot.
away.
I
And I
probably
wanna
will
make
still
this
try to
little
buy a
area into
container every
something
month.
special.
I
It is a
mentioned on
beautiful,
one of my
special
videos, or more
area
than one,
between the trees,
that I'm
the
going to buy a
chain
container
link
every
fence,
month
and if you
for as
can
long as
notice
I'm working,
the
because I
tree
want to get
right
a
between
container
the chain link fence.
garden mostly
I
going
didn't plan
now
it that way.
and
That's
have
just the way
raised
it
beds
happened.
because it's getting
So
too hard
there's
for
lots
me
of
to
things
be
we can
on
do
my
out
knees.
here.
I cannot bend over. I have arthritis of the spine.
And make it look whimsical.
My legs
We
are
just
bothering
need
me,
to get
so
out
we
here.
do the best we can.